Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I will be reviewing the Revolution New Neutral Luxe Shadow Palette. So this palette is a dupe of the Huda Beauty New Nude palette, and I will put a photo on the screen comparing what this one looks like to the Huda Beauty New Nude palette, which I do not have. This palette was on sale for me, so I bought it for $18. It retails for $24 in Australia. The Glam Radar website is where I bought it. The Huda Beauty you can buy at Sephora for like $96 or something. So it's a massive difference in price point. The Huda Beauty is 4 times as expensive as this one, which is why I have this one and not the Huda Beauty, because I cannot afford to spend $100 on an eyeshadow palette. So these are the shades. This palette has 10 matte shades, 4 satin shimmers, 2 pressed glitters, 1 pearlescent two-toned shimmer, and a concealer shade as well. So I'm going to swatch each of these and yeah, we'll see how we go with them. Starting with the shade Neutral, and then Glitzed, Delight, Glamour, Majestic, that one doesn't look as nice as I'd hoped. It's a nice purple in the pan. Zoned, Calm, Jazz It Up, which is the two-toned shimmer. Oh, that's really nice. Calmer, Party, Golden, For Real, Hidden, Shadow, Rumor, Magic, Whisper, and the concealer shade, which is Based. So here are all the shades together. Overall the shadows were all quite buttery and soft to touch. Swatches on my arm with my finger aren't always the best indicator of how good a shadow is, especially things like the pressed glitters. Like, they stuck to my fingers more than they transferred onto my arm. There was no chalky feeling shadows. I'm interested to see how the Based works and how that goes being in the palette with all these other shadows, and whether there's a lot of kick up in the pan, and if that gets into the concealer shade, that would be interesting. Overall there were a couple of shades, mostly I think it was Majestic and Rumor. So Majestic and Rumor, I think they were the two that were the patchiest to apply to my arm, but mostly they were about what I expected payoff wise. Yeah, so I'm going to use the concealer Based for my eyeshadow base. And yeah, let's get started. I got my nails done today. I love them. I went wanting something neutral, so this was the shade I picked out. And then my nail tech had gotten a bunch of nail polishes in during isolation, and I saw this green and thought that was gorgeous. I was like, can we do something with the green? How about leopard print? So she did a gold foil and the green leopard print. And it's been like 4 months since I've had nails now, so I think it's going to take me a little minute to get used to having some length back, but I love them. Okay, using my Morphe M124 and dipping that into Based, sort of really go with that. Oh, it's thick. It's much thicker than I expected. I might use my fluffy e.l.f. Flawless Concealer brush to buff that into my lid. It's a good shade match for me though, which is nice. It definitely is not going to be a shade match for everyone. So it for a lot of people will probably sit there completely unused. But it blended quite well. I'm going to give it a minute and see how it goes crease wise. It's quite nice. Oh, I might zoom you in actually. Cool. So yeah, it's blended quite well. I really like it so far. Giving it a second to see if it creases. Not that I usually wait this long before applying shadow. I'm sure any base really would crease if you wait long enough. But that is really good. I didn't use too much. I think with bases it's important not to use too much product, and then it can blend nicely into your skin. You don't want to have this real thick layer of like concealer or primer, whatever you use. You don't want a thick layer on your eyelid. Very mild creasing, very mild. But like I really had to look close at my eye to see that. Okay, firstly I am going to use maybe, I might start with Zoned. Let's find a clean brush. I've been saying for weeks that I'm going to clean my brushes. I still have not. It just takes like all day. I have one of those, I think it's called Style Pro maybe, and it's the spinny things and you dunk it in and you wash them, and it actually makes it so fast. So I'm just tapping my brush into the shadow palette. There's a little bit of kick up but not much, and when you tap off the excess there's not really much excess to tap off. So that's good. This is using the JEFFREE Star X Morphe JS12. Oh yeah, I have the spinny brush cleaner thing, and it makes things a lot faster. But I don't think I have any of the cleaning solution left. So this palette is a lot like the Bird of Paradise palette that I reviewed recently, in that there's pigment but they don't start off super pigmented. They're sort of like sort of sheer almost, like you definitely have to build them a little bit. I'm going to blend Karma, this one here. I'm going to blend Karma in with Zoned. I'm using a fluffier brush this time, so there's a bit more kick up in the pan, but still not too much coming off the brush when you tap the excess. Just packing on a little bit more of Zoned. I might deepen up with Majestic, this purple shade here. This was the Morphe M514 too. I'm not great at remembering to say what I'm using. I'm kind of just blending all the colours into each other, not having like defined gradient of colour. So I probably could have gone without Karma, because I think Karma and Zoned end up being basically the same on my lids. But I'm really liking this Majestic. This is just the Morphe M332. And I'm just sort of buffing those edges so that they're not harsh at all. I hate a harsh edge. I'm really liking this so far. I don't have a lot of like purpley shades that I like, so I'm very happy with this shade. I might try either Calm or Shadow, maybe both, I don't know, I just want to try all these shadows. Let's see what I do. So going with shadow. I think I might actually leave the base for now. I'm going to do a little bit of a halo, which I'm not good at. I think I've done it maybe twice in my life. So I'm going to give it a go. Using the base again, which has somehow gotten some of the glitter flecks in it, even though I haven't used them yet, except for the swatch. Is the halo wider on the bottom and up to the skinnier? I don't know, I think I might be doing it wrong. Wow, that's so easy to work with. Okay, I'm honestly a little bit shocked at how much I like that. I was not expecting anything particularly good. So yeah, I'm really happy with that. I'm going to use the two-tone shimmer Jazz It Up on my little halo there, and potentially some of golden, maybe. I'm going to try just using it dry first, but if it needs to, I will spritz some setting spray on there. I'm going to try it with the setting spray anyway, just using a little of my Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. Quite like that. I want it to be a little bit deeper, but the deepest colour is Majestic. And I think that's probably as deep as that's going to go. Using some of the golden glitter, which I don't really know how it's going to go because I don't have glitter glue. I'm just spritzing it with my setting spray. Oh wow. That was more than I expected. I anticipate all the glitter coming off because it's not set down, it's just sort of sitting there. And I think I liked it better without the glitter on there. Okay, I'm going to go off camera and do my other eye, and then I will be back. Okay, so I did my other eye off camera as well as my base on my brows because I really want to focus on the palette, not the rest of my face, and you've seen me do my face before. So I also regret the glitter. The glitter is sort of transferring along my entire lid, making the whole thing just kind of look shimmery. I don't know if you can tell, but I also have quite a lot of glitter that has come down my face on both sides, some on my nose, up my brow. The glitter is everywhere, so I think definitely if I were to do glitter again, I would use a glitter glue to hold it in place. Lower lash line. I am going to use Calm, and if that doesn't look right, then probably Shadow. And then I'm going to use, what's that, Glitzed on my inner corner. So going with Calm. Calm is very, very light, like you can barely even see it. I might actually use a little bit of Shadow, which is sort of just kind of looks like a darker shade of Calm. Whenever I do my lower lashes, it always makes my under eye bags really pronounced, especially if I conceal. I didn't conceal today. I am going to line my lower lash line with white. White helps to just sort of make the eyes appear a little bit more open than if you were to use a deeper colour. And then I'm just using a brown on the top lash line. Using my Benefit Roller Lash Mascara, which I got recently and I really like. I bought a 2-pack. It was the regular and a mini. It's so cute. Inner corner, I'm just going to use my M321. I'm going to do one eye with Glitzed. So I did one eye with Glitzed and I'm going to use Magic on the other eye because that looks really nice. Glitzed on that eye, Magic on that eye. I like both of them. A little bit more of a cool tone and a warm tone. For lashes, I'm just going to use these ones, Revolution lashes again. Mostly because I can't be bothered cutting a new pair and I've already cut those ones. For lips, I think I'm going to do like a pinky nude sort of shade. I don't have any lipsticks to match, so I might just fill my lip in with the pencil. I'm just going to deepen it up a little bit in some spots because that's very flat. I'll use the Berry Blast Glitter lip gloss, JEFFREE Star X MORPHE. Finally, I will set my face using my new MORPHE Continuous Setting Mist. This is the Pride edition. I just love it. Kind of smells like Malibu, the rum, like coconut rum, but it doesn't smell coconutty in the way of like coconut scented other stuff. It smells like Malibu. My final thoughts on the Revolution Pro New Neutral Palette. Here it is. It's so pretty. These are all shades I'm so drawn to. This is probably going to be a look that I will recreate a lot, minus the glitter. Maybe not quite as deep. I might not use Majestic every time. I really liked it just with the pinky shades, the Zoned, Calmer. I might use Rumour to deepen it up and give it sort of a brown tone. I don't think I would use Glamour very often, this cool toned brown. I was really surprised at how much I like the based concealer. But yeah, I can see myself doing so many looks. Yeah, I think this might be my new go-to palette. I 100% recommend this palette, especially if you can't afford the Huda Beauty because it's expensive. This is a perfect dupe. In saying that, I don't have comparison to work with, so it could be better than Huda Beauty. It could actually be crap compared to Huda Beauty. I don't know personally. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. Comment down below what you thought of today's look and if there's anything in particular you'd like me to do in the future. Thank you so much for watching again, and I will see you next time.